What's going on, guys? So before we start the video, I'd like to ask you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. So today we're just going to be looking at an overview of everything we have done this week, and that's what I'm going to be uploading every Friday. I believe on Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm going to be uploading updates on Splinterlands and the other NFT games, but on Fridays we're going to be looking at our whole overall detailed on all accounts. So first, we want to look at the idea of having enough funds in our SPS so we could play in certain leagues. So that's the first goal we are doing on Splinterlands. That's current because that's what we gotta do, right? We can't exactly make as much as we were unless we have 100% earnings, so that means we would have to have this number here, so 40 for bronze 2, a 455 for bronze 1, and then upwards and upwards. So I'm looking at my lower level accounts first because these are the easiest ones to get SPS for, or not easiest, but the cheapest way to get SPS. So first I want to look at my Liz account. I am moving this Liz account to Wild because botting will be only exclusively on Wild, so I'm going to progress this account only in Wild, and we're going to look into it a little bit. Right now, I am debating where I could move this account up to because, first of all, I don't know what are the restrictions for these events, right? So I want to keep this account mainly towards tournaments. If you guys do have the answer to that question, please post it in the comments. I did ask on Discord also just to make sure we can get the right answer, right? So if I move up to silver, will I be able to play these novice tournaments? I'm not sure. This one actually starts in a couple hours from now. I am going to be using the Xbot stuff here just because it might be worth it to use Battle Helper. I don't know if I'm going to be paying back these fees or just eating them. Just saying my main account will be, because it does earn more, it will just be purchasing credits, and hopefully it will do good in these tournaments. We did get 100 free BH credits, so that's good. But typically, we are probably going to see if we could pay back our fees that we do use with the SPS we win from these tournaments. Again, this account is basically tournaments only, and it is botted, but doesn't have a good bot on it yet. But I'm thinking of getting Xbot for it. So, is the basics of this account. Let me refresh because we can't see our SPS, which is kind of annoying. So here we go. We'll go to our SPS page. Currently, we have 24 SPS in this account, which is not bad at all. I mean, we have 704 SPS total, which makes it so we could be on 700. We could be pretty much 100% in gold in a bronze 1, and then we would be able to be 70% in silver 3. That's why I want to learn what exactly are the tournament requirements, because eventually these tournaments do cost a lot, but for now we're still building up our SPS. I do want to claim this. I am still missing some cards to buy in this account. We could look at our markets, and I might consider buying these cards first before we completely just start saving SPS, right? Because currently we are missing BCX. Let's go to Liz. We are missing, calculate to fast. We're basically missing like 3 cards, I believe. But we're going for rewards. We're going for novice because we need novice cards so far. We will eventually start going towards bronze level cards. But that's why I'm not exactly sure where we should stand in the rankings, because we could technically move up to silver league, but if that bumps us out of tournaments, that's not a good idea. Because we still do not need to buy any legendary cards, so we could get rid of the legendaries. Let's do it the other way. And we basically need summoners, which, yeah, we do need all the summoners, but summoners aren't too important right now because we could use the free ones that we are getting. So let's get rid of summoners, and we pretty much only need these 3 cards, which is about $2.71. So I'm thinking about buying these cards out before we start saving some SPS, since right now our SPS we could hit up to bronze 1. So I might consider doing that first, and then waiting to start collecting SPS as much as possible to see if we could push it up in higher leagues once I know what that you could push towards. No one has answered my response in Discord yet, so my question in Discord yet, so we'll wait. Best of this account, pretty much we're gonna see if we can sell this SPS and buy more cards, which hopefully we can. I'm not gonna do that right now, but I will do that soon. Then let's go to our elite account, our elite bot account. Why? Because elite bot is the account we're kind of struggling in and want to figure out what we're doing this one. Problem is this account is using Archmage, which is we're paying a fee on it, which is not fun. So we want to probably transition this to Xbot eventually. And we want to look at the SPS because that is right now what we are focusing on pretty much. It only has 223. 223 we could play up to right now technically bronze 2, but if we get up to 450 we could play up to bronze 1, which would be ideal because we want to try to get 100% or more rewards for our earnings. So let's go back to this account. I am right now restaking everything and not cashing out anything and re-putting it all back in because we do want to get this to 400 so we could play at least bronze 1 and hopefully we could get it higher before we have the requirements set in place. Maybe we could get it towards silver 3 before that point, because the problem is this account technically can play up until, if we look at its modern ranking from last season, this is the exact reason, this is the exact thing that I'm looking at, right? Because last season, did we go to gold? There's no way we reached gold in this account. Oh, we're in wild, that's why. In modern, it reached silver 190, 18889, 18889, 18888. It did reach silver 1 because silver 1's at 1600. But silver 1 requirements would make it so we would have to have 11,000 SPS, which is not possible right now with this account. We have literally bronze 2 SPS. So technically we get that account to silver 1, but right now we need more SPS for that to happen, because currently we would earn 10% on silver 2 and not even, we wouldn't even be able to earn 10% on silver 1. So we would try to stay at, for example, this account. So far we would try to probably go to bronze 1 with this account, but like I said, we're restaking everything on this account and that's our focus. And then let's go. That's pretty much what we're doing on every account. But we're trying to see where these accounts could lead us. Like I said, Liz is basically, if it could go to silver 1, we will try to get enough SPS staked for silver 1, right? And then we could still play our tournaments, which is okay because we would make income from tournaments. We could also probably make income from doing guild brawls. So we would try to build up our SPS as much as possible. I do need to join brawls, so let's do that first. Brawls is a big way to get some SPS. So we'll see what we could join into. I guess we're joining this Silver League because I do have majority of Silver League cards. So we'll join the Silver League one. And I have been doing pretty good in brawls currently on this account. So again, we'll check our SPS here. We are restaking literally everything just because we need to. We're kind of forced to at this point. Because I do have 6,000 now. I had less before, but I haven't staked anything, and I've just been earning. So we'll see what that gets us right now. 6,000 gets us up to silver 2, which is not ideal, because this account is playing in gold 1. And gold 1 is 58,000 SPS. We haven't got any proposals yet to reduce the amount on SPS, but that's pretty much Splinterlands as a whole. Now we'll move on to other stuff. For example, Forge. Forge, I am currently still trying to buy boots on the main account, which I'm getting close to buying these boots because I have 126. I want to buy the boots that would get me up to the max level boots. Then I would work on the quiver. Then I would work on other important items. For example, I would want to work on first speed, then damage. I would want to work on the bow, and then after bow I would also want to work on the mage, because we have been getting so many anti archers bosses, which is kind of crazy. And right now I'm getting kind of annoyed because I keep earning less and less because I have to refresh these every single time I get a bad setup. That's pretty much Forge. Elite Bot is still working on gaining some more. Let me log out of here. Elite Bot's trying to gain as much. We're not using any other accounts other than Elite Bot and also my main. Let's see if Elite Bot's still playing. It is still playing. Elite Bot right now is currently actually hitting leaderboards in consistently. It's getting leaderboards in bronze, which is awesome. We're 66 right now, so we are earning some forge every single time we every single boss, which is nice. We have 10,000 forge. Elite Bot right now is focusing on gaining up until we could have all our stuff to own. We might be able to do it now, actually. We need, let's see how much forgium we have. Inventory, forge. Oh, we have 3,000. That's a good amount of forge. Because now we could upgrade our boots to level, we could add a socket to that, and we would upgrade this to having 2 sockets. Yes. So 2 sockets it is, which is awesome. Now, I believe we had mana on this one. Definitely have mana. Does that increase our mana? Does that maximize our mana? Let me check. We need 60. Yeah, we have 60. We're good. We could add one more thing into that. I think we'll add shield just because we don't have a shield item right now, right? We don't have. Yeah, we have maximum health. We have 3 shield. We can't add speed, so we can't do that. We gotta add speed or archery. We can't add archery because we would need to buy an upgraded bow, or we would need to buy upgraded what's it called? Runes. So I guess we will buy shield for that for now, unless we need something else. I think we might need something else technically. We might actually need to upgrade to get a better water rune. And also we might have to upgrade to get a better life rune. So we could add a life rune or water rune here, like a cheap end one like this one that is rare, I believe. Or we could definitely should get some rune like that. I will have to do this buy purchase stuff on Monday because we don't exactly have freedom on this account too much because we have to give out some of this to our guildmates. So like I said, we'll keep progressing this account upwards. And then Golem. Golem is pretty interesting. I did learn today that if I get to level up my prestige and I level up my stuff here to level 15, then I will earn an extra plus 1 stat. So I'll get plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. It's pretty cool. I have been doing some pretty decent in this game. I haven't actually. I'm still taking out 10% of my earnings and dumping that into Forge so I can start earning more stuff towards Forge. Best remember this account. This account is pretty much feeding our Forge account. Eventually, hopefully, our Forge account can start feeding our Forge account can eventually start feeding our Splinterlands account, and whatever it would do in that sense as well. So let's go back and log into my regular account because I need to play this account a lot before I max out my energies, which is cool. But with that being said, let's move on to, I forgot one account actually, a rental account, which I need to do a couple more things for it currently. I need to move some cards from my main account over to the rental account that I could possibly rent or sell. Rent. There we go. Because I did get some card packs from Splinterlands TV. They did send it to us. I did get some gold foil cards, which is pretty much what we're renting on here. We have been gaining some. Let's go to our owned. There we go. These are all our owned cards that are being rented currently. We are still looking to buy more to increase our rentals. Let me log back into this. I am going back into Splex and using Splex. I haven't changed my rentals to the other account yet. I did say I might change it to Splinter Rents. But currently I haven't done that at all. But let's see how we've been doing so far. I did try Peak Monsters. Peak Monsters was a bit more expensive. I made a video on that. So right now, pretty much, Golem is doing better, but if we could take that 5% from Splinter Rents, we will try that eventually. We got an error. I have been very distracted with other stuff that we are currently trying to learn and doing. So we are currently trying to learn first let's go through this and I'll show you guys the other stuff we're doing. I posted a video on it yesterday, but let's see our currency activity, because that is something we should look on for our DC. Our last purchase of cards. Where is it? Geez, it's been a couple days, hasn't it? And we could check how much we've made since our last purchase of cards. Geez, when was the last purchase? I'm not exactly sure. But I do need to sell some cards to purchase some more. I have some gold cards I will be selling. Here we go. Our last purchase of cards, we were at 1,390, and we are currently at 1,000. That was on the 15th, so 4 days ago. Now we are currently at 21556. So pretty much we have earned around roughly 200 DEC. We could calculate it in a calculator, but realistically, we're almost around 200 DEC, which is cool because we are earning some little bit of passive income on this. At this account, I do want to get up to earning more and hopefully using peak monsters later on in the future. I did want to share with you guys how our PKM distribution rewards are going. So I did receive one 24 hours ago, which was technically 0.0123, which is not as good as I expected for our PKM that we put into our liquidity pool. But again, we don't have much into that. So eventually, we do want to reinvest all this PKM back into the liquidity pool so we could start earning more and decreasing our amount to have a specific upgraded Peak Monsters account, which would be awesome. I also want to mention my strategy with our main account on Splinterlands. It will be to keep buying our Silver League cards, and then once we buy Silver League cards, invest into the SPS so we could get up to whatever league possible with that stuff, with our SPS requirements. That is a basic idea there. Another venture that I posted about yesterday was our new new venture into this Discord group that I have joined. So I'm going to show you guys a brief overview on this Discord group I did show yesterday. So this is a Discord group. It's basically a way I pay money for this group so we could find cool things to sell, make money in. They have sports, they have stocks, they have random low-key flips, they have Legos, sports betting, a bunch of different aspects to make money in. And I will show you guys a small overview on how we are doing so far. So I made the spreadsheet was kind of given to us by the group, and so far we have no inventory because we haven't bought any shoes or any random items to sell. We have no sales because we haven't done anything, but I did add our stock market stuff on May. So far we've made $65. And our sports we've also made $97. Oh, we started with $100. We're currently at 97. But again, that was probably my mistake, and I need to figure out how to do the sports better. They do post sports plays, so you could pick on those. Our expenses, I did add sports as an expense. We did buy 15 Adidas accounts, so that's going to be for shoes, which again is going to be interesting because hopefully that works out. And so far, summary, we are minus $65, which is not bad because we did pay 3 months in advance, and we need to try to make $65 within 3 months. So I stay in the group. If I don't end up staying in the group, then I will leave it and throw this whole series away because I want to be able to earn money with this group and not lose money. If I do find value in it and I'm like, okay, well, I made mistakes in sports betting, I made mistakes buying some of these items, then I will try to further. And if you guys are interested, I will post more about this. I have our stock market profit here. There was no trades made today, but he did say he had family emergencies and stuff like that, so we weren't able to do that. Our sports betting, there has not been any posted sports betting, but we did start with $100 balance. We still have 97 balance, and we've lost $2.11 so far. So that's how we are doing so far. Hopefully we do better. I do want to take these sports bets and do 10% of my balance towards our bets. So 10% of 97 will be how much we bet on every post they put. So if they make 18 bets, we would do like 10%, 10% of 97. Whoops. 10% of 97 equivalent to $9.70. Then we would divide that if they do, like, for example, say there's 10 bets we could place. we would do 97 cents per bet, and hopefully we would win some money on those bets. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure how I couldn't place every single bet actually, so that's probably why it wasn't profitable this time, because the sportsbook I used didn't have every single bet that they recommended us using, or maybe I was a bit late to it. But here's basically how he did on his bets yesterday. So Lakers lost, so that was bad. LeBron James didn't score 25 points. Nickel Jux did not do 25 points plus. Then our rebounds, all the rebounds were good, all the assists were good. The Yankees won, Rays lost, unfortunately. Aaron got the points. Bo also got points. Randy got points, and then we have 0-0-0-0. So out of all these bets, he lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and he's 10 for 8. Shows right here. So technically, I believe we probably would have made money if we were able to join all these bets. So I might have to switch sports books. That might be a problem that I have. So I'm gonna see if maybe I could switch to Caesars. I was using Bet Rivers, so I might switch over to Caesars. I was using this account here. So I don't know if we should switch over to Caesar Sportsbooks to actually be able to place the bets that he has, because even like looking at some of the bets, like let's look at this one. This is today at 8, right? He did post something like let's go to like player points, right? He would post something like this dude gets 15, that's it, not 15.5, just 15. This is 16.5, this is 17.5. So if he puts like 17, I would go for the 16.5, right? And if I won that bet, I would win it. If I didn't, I lost that money. But right now, we're hopefully gonna figure out how that works more. And I'm still very new into it, so I still have to learn a lot about it, right? But for now, that's basically everything we have, guys. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all Tuesday for more Splinterlands content. Thanks for watching. Bye.